She's here!
I know! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, she's here. Davina.
Yes, I am. I'm here for it.
You're here for it.
No, just sort of just happy to be in a press. She can sit there and do nothing.
It's too good, isn't it?
Everything.
It's Davina's here.
Everything. Oh. Listen, we got...
Not on her watch. Davina is here to help you stay...
I hope so. I mean, wisdom... But I am the woman that's given up a lot.
Everything's going to be...
I'm just going to Davina's channel.
Well,
she knows what's going on.
Obviously, there are so many symptoms of menopause that make you and have a little snooze. So can you tell me what would be your most tricky symptom when it comes to exercise?
Just motivation and tiredness. So I'm very, very busy. So the last thing I want to do is exercise. But when I'm doing it, I love it.
Yeah.
Motivation to go struggling with. And
also winter is a very, very difficult time for any of us to do anything. Especially with getting outside because the days are so short. So what I would say, first of all, is if you're struggling with winter, a sad lamp really helps. There are lots of foods that you can get vitamin D from, but I take a vitamin D supplement, really, but that is one in the winter that I really do take, and it's often advised by lots of people, so that's something I do. But the other thing I would say is find an exercise that you can keep doing. So if getting outside to run at the moment, because the days are so short, is difficult, find something that you can do at home that is a length of time that you can get away with your busy, 3 kids and trying to run a home or and your menopause. So something short enough. So something maybe 20 to 30 minutes. You can manage that. Something that, could you set your alarm half an hour earlier every day, literally crawl into some home. There are so many online workouts that you can do that are free. You can just look up the type of workout that you want to do. Even 20-minute workout, you can put that in. And
would you do that before
night?
Yeah.
So yes, I would.
Okay.
But even if you don't have a bath at night, you're just going to workout gear on, do it. But Alison, I just want to say, Amy, I just want to say that you will never want to work out. I mean, it's very, very rare. I can't think of a time when I rushed to go to the gym because I know, just like you said earlier, that you will feel amazing after. Even if you felt amazing before, you'll feel even more
when the children are in bed.
Yeah, right.
But maybe that's
there. But then I have to choose whether it's exercise or sitting down before bed.
Yeah.
But
it's really tricky, but I think it's about making time.
I think that's interesting because you're saying an hour, and that's actually a very long time to work out. So maybe if you broke it down into slightly smaller chunks 3 or 4 times a week, so daunting.
Yeah.
And maybe try doing it in the morning and then it's done. You're done for the whole day.
Good luck with it, Amy.
Isn't it?
But you always feel better at the end of it.
I can improve my willpower.
Have you two ever smoked? Gave up smoking at 25. She says, coughing. But it was the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
But I actually used the patches. I don't think it's a good idea to start vaping if you're quite an addictive personality because I just see people sucking on them then you just become addicted to something else. I did the patches for 2 weeks and I had this weird psychological thing that when I put a patch on, if I wanted a cigarette, I know this sounds daft, I rubbed the patch. It didn't do anything, obviously, it wasn't releasing more nicotine, but it was instead of this, I did that.
Yeah.
Because I think there is an association. That's why people like the vape. It's like they can still be doing something. Also, coffees and drinking alcohol. If you're doing dry January, this is a great time to give up smoking because everybody drinks and smokes. And
so much for society.
How did you feel after
I can't tell you, not smoking, the freedom that you feel about being able to go out of an evening without any money in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you can drink water. It's amazing. I remember going, I haven't got a lighter. It's
smoking
liberating.
the hardest thing you've given?
It was one of the hardest things because there was a part of me, I wanted to stop smoking, but there was a part of me that used to go, it loves me, it's loved me through all of my pain, troubles, and now why do I have to give it up?
Yeah.
But actually, if you ask anybody, any doctor, anybody, anywhere, smoking is not good for us, and I knew I had to stop, but
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm 30.
OK, so youth is on her side. This is great. And your stretch, flexibility in your forearms.
So my arms have always been the weakest part of me. Like, I've always struggled with my strength in my arms and my wrists.
Women generally have that. So don't forget when you're strength training with your arms, it's got to be all over. So it's biceps, triceps, shoulders, lats here. But obviously, are you quite fit generally?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
It is. There is no shortcut to a handstand. You sound like you're doing all the right things. I think you need to send these guys a picture of you when you've done it. New Year's resolution,
so
but
good.
up against the wall, like Alison says, because that's a great New Year's resolution, because that's a skill.
Oh, I hope you do it. No, seriously.
I want
because
you to
I
do
used
it. I mean, sleep and exercise are slightly separate. I mean, obviously, if you exercise and you stay fit, you'll sleep OK because you're working out your body. You're not just sitting around. You are expending energy and you need to recover. But sleep hygiene is a completely different thing. Reams and reams of research online. There's a guy called Matthew Walker who wrote a book called Why We Sleep, I think it's called. And it's about the tips every day. I never do that. I'm hopeless.
It's too hard.
But, it is things. But if you've got a day job, then that's great. Set the alarm for the same time every day. Don't sleep in, don't press snooze. Get up, start your day. It does mean that you will also, obviously, phones, iPads.
Get rid of them.
Too much telly. Get rid of them. Have an hour kind of maybe reading a book. I mean, I'm saying all of this stuff like I ever do it, but it quite well. But sleep hygiene is a thing. So get your sleep hygiene sorted first. That will give you the energy to work out, and it'll be a very healthy little cycle that you can get going there.
I think we've run out of time, but I could do this for great.
I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much.
I'm interested.
Morning.
You're a morning
if
girl.
I postpone it in the morning, and it doesn't happen, and even my workout gear, and I think, oh, I'll do it later, I'm still in my workout, it never happens.
You're the same as me. I'm a morning person.
On the phone or talk to people. It's hopeless.
Thanks, Davina.
What a great phone. Davina McCall, all about it. Let's
Can I explain why? Because Dermot, this is a guest. Literally, she opened her mouth and we all went, still more.
hide it.
She didn't. Well, she didn't try and hide it. You can't hide it.
No.
But also, then it's a bit wet.
Well, I didn't know that. This is very impressive.
It also came as an absolutely enormous shock. The chat about this morning, and he said, yeah, because you've had the most guests. I said, no, I think you might have to go and recheck that. And he said, no, it's actually true. Victory loop round my kitchen.
What's your
I think what it is, you're looking at absolutely clues. If I said they'd go into this circle. So I always think, almost kind of ignore the signs that are really obvious, little tiny clue. And I'm always changing my guesses, which sometimes is a bad thing, because with Zoe Ball, for example, I guessed. So, but the joy for me isn't in guessing correctly. The joy for me is when they unmask and I don't know who it is. No, I do know who they are when they've taken off who it's going to be.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, the one he's revealed.
This series?
Yeah, from this series.
Oh,
you
no.
absolutely...
I cried.
Did you have...
I sat behind a desk. I can wear the highest shoes. I can't walk in high shoes.
It's obviously someone you know well. Surprised
Can't tell you. They must have cut it out, because I was there for a minute going, can I run to the stage? Can I run? I don't care. I'm going. And I
can't believe
ran.
the success of the show's down to. Like, it's so, like... Even though half the time the kids have no idea.
They say, the big thing is it a boy or a girl?
Yeah.
I've heard, like, toddlers kind of go, or mums and dads going, comes off. They don't know who it is, but they go, it's a boy.
Yeah.
They guess. I mean, I know generations watch it together.
Yeah.
Imagining a sort of a wrap in some kind of tortilla.
Yeah.
But out came, like, so it's daft, isn't
He's got
it?
a nice
really
voice.
He's really good. Dermot, would you ever do it? Dustin was very, very nervous.
Yeah.
But other people who aren't professional singers.
Yeah, because you're not seen.
Yeah.
Because you're not get on the phone to Dermot Ross.
Again,
Oh, yeah.
when you feel most vulnerable.
That's interesting, isn't
Yeah.
it? Into it by the end.
I loved it.
Did you?
I loved
I
it.
love this.
Yeah.
I love the show, but I love the story of how it got made. And
No,
how did it work?
I often say things and I don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to email the lady, Amanda, at ITV, who makes
Good
Love
for you.
Island. And hi, it's Davina here. I think you should do this. And I thought, I'm never going to hear.
Yeah.
Actually, 2 days later, she pinged back and she said, do you know what? We're not doing a midlife Love Island, but we are looking at an American format, and we'll keep you in mind. So then I was like, you might not keep me in mind.
Absolutely.
So I
I bet
just
she was
emailed all
like
the
that.
time, like, oh, my God,
Here we
she's
go.
messaged again.
I'm happy with how it went, because it was just such
It's
a
lovely.
lovely, pure heart.
That I loved
Happy
about
TV.
it. It was literally just about finding love and trying to take down those walls brick by brick sometimes that we build up because we've been hurt or grieving, you know, those things. I mean, Roger was like...
How much children?
And that's so heartwarming, because I think when you look at teenagers nowadays, or people in their early 20s, often on television, they're portrayed in a very sort of single-minded, how much they love their parents. It is the most endearing, sweet thing, and how their parents are actually being happy later in life, because, in a way, it frees them up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, there was one girl who said, I want to go and live my life, but I don't want to...
Definitely.
OK. Lovely to speak to you.
Something, for anybody that didn't see the show, the thing was that Roger's wife passed away a year before, and his daughter wanted to say, look, we're giving you permission to look again. And on the first day, or the second, everybody, and on the third day, I've got goosebumps, Janie walked in, and you saw his little face, and because I felt like hopeful.
Thank you.
So if you want that, go to my stories on it, get your family to apply for you. If you want that, it's on Insta now.
Thank you.
Davina.